mind and one for the intelligent as fellas get. Listen, let's settle this. Be clear, I could fall back 7 years, still it ain't no one ahead of me. Consider it a blessing if you get to stand next to me. 5-star general, OG veteran, cake like.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. This video is has to be made because people are going to wonder. I actually have people still contacting me over and over again on the daily, like fucking Louis Marco says, on the daily, baby, please. Got to sneeze. I don't know, whatever else he says. And it's why do I not do diets? Regularly, I get people say, Jerry, I need a diet. Can you do me a diet? I say, no. Jerry, I'm training with this trainer, but I want you to handle my nutrition. No, I don't fucking do diets. Now, there's a reason why I don't do diets. I used to do diets. I used to think it was a good idea. I said, okay, I'll help you with this. Cool. It started probably a few years ago. I'm in the gym training, and other trainers were watching my clients get faster results. And they were like, fuck, you know, what is he doing? They were watching me in the gym training, and they're like, I don't think the training is anything special. What the fuck is going on? So they would ask me, Jerry, how is that girl getting so lean? How is that guy getting so big? Da, 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 whatever the case may be. And I would tell them, you know, we train like this, we do this, and, you know, we make sure that the fucking nutrition is on point. And they would say stuff like, okay, the nutrition, that's what I lack with my clients. You know, I don't really have a degree in it. I don't really have experience with it. I know how to eat, quote unquote, healthy, but I don't know how to make it fit their results. I mean, their goals to get their results. And for a while I said, okay, here's what we'll do. You do the training, I'll do the diets. And then what happened was I was watching these people train them, and I noticed the training wasn't very intense. The training wasn't very hard. The exercises were grouped all fucked up. A lot of talking going on during the thing. And I'm doing the diet, and the person's not getting results. So they would come back to me, and they would sit down with the trainer, and they'd be like, I'm just so discouraged. I'm working so hard. I'm like, first of all, you're not working hard. Okay, I see a lot of this bullshit all the time. I even have some clients do that. It's like, oh, Jerry, I'm working so hard. I'm like, you're not. You don't understand. Like, there's levels up here when you're down here, and this is what it takes sometimes to get to your goal. And if you're not fucking hitting this, you're never going to get there. You think you're spinning your wheels. You're just doing more than you did before. It doesn't mean you're working hard. And I would explain this to people, and they were like, I don't understand. Like, you know, so-and-so, this is my trainer. He told me to fucking... I'm like, well, this is the problem. The trainer doesn't really know what the fuck is going on. They're, you know, training you like a fucking jackass, and you're not getting the results. Now, what do we do to fucking... You know, I would tell the trainer, look, she has to train fucking harder. You have to fucking include this. You have to do that. Her cardio has to be harder. I watched doing cardio with you, you know, or they have the girl do... And this was a great one. They would have her do cardio, have her train... eat a big meal and then go do cardio. And I'm like, why the fuck is she eating that big meal? It's sitting in her fucking stomach while she's trying to move. And they were like, what? They didn't even fucking know. So I got to the point where I was like, you know, my name and my reputation are pretty much all I have. And my name towards being a trainer, excuse me, a pretty good trainer, has actually gone to being a really good trainer, or a really great trainer for some people. And as I watched that progress, I was like, if I'm doing these things and these people are saying I'm not getting the results and I'm working with Jerry, when they're really not working with me, when they're working with another trainer, but they're doing my diet, that damages your reputation. So I started thinking, what about the reputation? And I started thinking, fuck your reputation. Who gives a fuck about your reputation? What's happening is you're not helping these people. You're sitting there going through it and they're going, and then they fucking don't do it. How could you actually fucking help this person to get to their goal? I have to fucking train them. That's all there is to it. I have to put them through the fucking paces. I have to put them through the workouts. I have to build their program. I have to do all of it. So I sat back and said, there's really no point in helping these people or trying to help these people by doing just a diet. It doesn't work. Unless the fucking diet fits the training and the cardio and the supplement program, it doesn't work. It may get minimal results, but that's not what I want. That's not what I'm known for. It's not what I want for these people. I want these people to fucking get the best results as fast as humanly possible. And I have to train them to get them to do that. And, of course, I'm not going to go take business away from other trainers. So I started thinking, I said, you know, what do I do? And I just cut off everything with the other trainers, and I said, here's the deal. I'm no longer doing diets. I'm no longer fucking doing consults. I'm literally just building full programs. You know, and then people are like, well, why? I'm like, well, first of all, why do you give a fuck? You know, your person's not happy with what's happening. They're not getting the results. It's time to move on and do something else. And when I explained to them, these people are not going to get to their fucking goals with you training them and me fucking doing the diet. Either you do their diet and train them, or I do their diet and train them, but it's not going to work with both. You know, because like there's other trainers that, you know, like online I get people say, Jerry, can you do a diet for me? They're training with a trainer in another fucking state. I don't even see what they're doing. So even if they tell me on paper what they're doing, they could be in there fucking, when I say, you know, are you doing, you know, squats? They're like, oh yeah, they're going like just a bar going, so what are you doing this weekend? Is there something fun coming up? Motherfucker, you're squatting by definition, but you're not squatting. Like if you're doing fucking hardcore, hard squat that's stimulating metabolism. That's what we need. Otherwise, when I feed you something, it's not going to react the same way. So I guess it's been about maybe 2 years where I just stopped doing fucking diets altogether. I just said, it's done. I'm either fucking doing a whole program for you, I'm not doing anything. And I think some people get offended, or they think that I think I'm too good to do a fucking, I'm too good to do my diet. No, it just doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking help. You know, like, what's the point of fucking taking your money, giving you a diet, which I could do. I could literally say, it's $100 for a diet, or even just, let's say $50. I get enough people that contact me in a week to charge them $50 and probably make $2,000 or $3,000 more a month just doing a fucking diet here and there and being like, here's your fucking diet. If it doesn't work, too fucking bad. That's on you. And just hand it to them. A lot of trainers do that, but it doesn't make any sense, because now what's going to happen is they're not going to attain their goal. They're going to do poorly. It's going to fucking feel bad for them. They're not going to fucking, they may not even continue doing what they're doing. They may not even make the show. They may not even fucking make their weight loss goal. At the same time, they'll talk to people. It kills my reputation, which I'm not worried about the reputation. You know, if you work with somebody long enough, you know, they're going to fucking understand whether it's you or them or what the fuck is going on. But bottom line is, it just doesn't work out for either one of us that, you know, doing these diets and shit. So be aware, guys. If you're going to contact me for a diet, I don't do a diet. I do whole programs, diet, training, cardio, and the supplement program, and they work together to make sure that you're hitting things the right way. You're feeding the body based on the program that I gave you, so it works together, and that's how the fastest results happen, and that's why I don't do diets. Biostreettraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostreettraining.com is a blog. I'm Bios3, and I approve this message, and we're out.